There's a few, yeah, at the same time, but it's great. They're all very different films, and Mother to American Maids to Goodbye Christopher Robin, they're I'm really proud to be in all those films. So it's a nice feeling.
The look in this movie, because I guess we go back a couple decades,
Mm.
you really look quite different in the film. I think it's is there facial hair?
I've got a beard.
Yeah.
I've got the kind of the Justin Bieber haircut, which he stole from from them.
Yeah,
You know what I
'cause it was
mean? Like,
early.
yeah, because exactly. So yeah, it was a different look, and they kind of went with a kind of a cooler look for him than is normal for the CIA guys. Normally the CIA guys are suited and booted, but they went with a more kind of a hip look, which is fun.
When you were, it's people are going to watch this and they're going to see what our government does during that time and just think it seems fictional, you know?
I know. Yes, it does. I agree. But then you realize that it's also happening now and has always happened. Like that's nothing new. This kind of a cloak, very, very kind of badly draped cloak, which pretends that everything is normal and that everything is above board. Everyone's trying to screw everybody else. I mean, it's like it's mad.
Well, there's so many different factions, just CIA, FBI, and they're all going to kind of meet up and
They
blow
are.
the lid off the thing, you know?
They are, but they're all important. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the thing as well. Like, it's important that they exist, but then you get one bad apple in there, and things can get pretty bad pretty quickly. It's interesting. I mean, I like that. I think it's got something to say, the film, even though it's just fun and it's just all out thrill ride, and it's got Tom being, I mean, the most megawatt version of himself in a brilliant way. I do think that it's got this quite punky element to it, which Doug and Tom brought, which I really, really like.
Doug was talking about Tom's performance in this, and just the whole feeling of what he's doing in the film is kind of a throwback to Risky Business in a way for him.
For sure.
As
Yeah.
far as the fun, the strange, he's narrating, this outlandish story. The same
Yes,
way.
which happens to be true, and then also the desperation which they use for comic effect, where he's kind of he's always gung ho, but when things start going badly, that kind of wide-eyed worry about what the hell he's going to do next. I love that. I think he played it really, really well. I thought he was very, very funny in the film.
We don't get to see that side of him, and people forget that's how he started.
Of course, he's a
very
great
funny.
actor. No, he's very, very funny, and he's a great actor, and it's just a different sort of leading role for him in this than he'd done for a bit, and that's what you want. Because the last one that he did with Doug was also brilliant. He played a coward in that, in Edge of Tomorrow, or Live, Die, Repeat, or whatever. I'm not sure what it was called in America.
Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, but I thought he was absolutely brilliant in that. So himself and Doug really get the best out of each other. I really like that.
Do you see how he works? I mean, he really he's even said this. He dedicates his entire life
Yeah.
to filmmaking.
Yeah,
What's it like? I know he's a nice guy. I've met him a couple times.
yeah.
He's down to earth. But what is it really like to work alongside someone like that?
He's an animal for the work, man. Like, it is. Like, he wants to give people a really good time in the cinema. He doesn't forget that people are, well, that we want people to pay money for tickets and not download illegally. He wants to give people their money's worth. And he fights really, really hard for that. That never leaves sight, And himself and Doug both have that. They like keeping it uncomfortable to make sure they're giving it everything all the time. I think that's a fantastic quality.
You probably want to, when you're on set, you're playing your scenes, but he really also, he insists on doing his own stunts to a point where most studios get nervous.
I'm sure.
I don't know if you were around for any of that. Did you get to witness any kind of...
I went up in the plane with him and Doug a couple of times, and that was just insanely good fun. But I mean, like I said, it's about challenging himself. It's about keeping on the front foot, I think. I mean, because I don't know him that well. But I love it, man. I mean, I don't do it. I would be dead in an instant, but I'd break like a twig. But he's amazing, man. He's an animal for the work, and seeing it up close is really, really inspiring.